Motivation, it strikes like lightning and it surges through your veins and then bam, it leaves you burnt out and empty. In my 30s, I believe motivation was a key to business success. I used motivation to obtain my insurance licenses, 4 lines of insurance, including securities, a lot of work. I created amazing business cards to hand out and network with, and I was so pumped up. However, the economy tanked and sales had never been more challenging. I didn't have a plan to work through a tough economy. I just had motivation. I didn't know at the time that motivation is not a plan. I didn't realize then that the top 1% don't need it. And here's the truth. Motivation is a frontline loser. I will show you how the top 1% of successful people do not rely on motivation and how you can too. It does not matter if you are the CEO of a business or the CEO of your life, but mindset matters. I was hooked on motivation, an excellent seminar, a brilliant business idea, or the perfect person I just met. And I'd get so fired up and I'd start strong and I'd talk it up to everybody. And then a few weeks later, it all fizzled out. Why? Because I lost my motivation. That emotional rush is addictive, but it's also a trap. Motivation feels amazing until it doesn't. Then shame creeps in. You told your friends and colleagues, and now you're left to explain why you stopped. You feel like a failure, but you're not a failure. You didn't fail because you didn't want it badly enough. You failed because emotion is not a strategy. Here are 3 mindset shifts that will change everything for you. First is control your environment. I don't care what happened yesterday, when I went to bed, or what fires I must put out today. I wake up early enough for a quiet cup of coffee and a glass of water. Why? Because your brain is dehydrated after sleep, and coffee, for me, it's a ritual. That first cup gives me space to think. I can reaffirm my mindset for the day. And the best question to get on track for the day for everyone is to ask, what one thing do I need to solve today that matters? Neuroscience shows that this single question flips your brain from dopamine chasing to actually being purpose-driven. And then I block out time to focus on that task first. And that's how I start my day, with mindset clarity and acting on the most critical item. Mood follows action. Let that become your new default. 2, protect your focus from interruptions. My mind goes 1,000 miles an hour. I am easily distracted. That is why the morning routine is so critical. I cannot afford to be pulled in multiple directions. Think about it. Opening your phone first is like inviting 100 people into your brain before breakfast, and a lot of them you don't even like. It instantly throws you into reactive mode. Instead, delay it. 30 minutes, no news, no email, no social. That time belongs to you. Assign calm, assign clarity, assess your mindset, then go. Even if I have to leave at 3 a.m., I will still block time out for a cup of coffee and reset my brain for the day. I need it. Top CEOs say it's a paradox. You get more done, not less, because you started with intention, not interruption. Your mindset's ready for the day with the right routine. 3, lead with vision, not emotion. When I was young in the business world, I worried, do people like me? What do they think about my performance? I soon learned that CEOs do not wake up wondering, do people like me? And they never ask, am I in the mood to do this today? Top business leaders act based on vision and data. They have flowcharts, Kanban boards, specific goals that will be met, not maybe. They don't wake up wondering, do people like me? Am I in the mood today? Do I feel like doing this? They lead with logic and action. They trust their process. You must lead with logic and action. You must trust your process. You must have a process. Motivation will get you going, and then it will leave you hanging. Mindset will get you to your goal. Save emotions like motivation for influence, not decision making. Your mindset, respect yourself enough to stay on mission. And 4, know who you're doing this for. Fostering a strong mindset isn't just for you, it's for those watching. Your grind doesn't inspire, your consistency does. Be an example, not a warning. Winning your day shows the people you lead and how to show up and how to win theirs. Great leaders always lead by example. So the next time you say, I just don't feel motivated, say this instead: I am not waiting. What is the next step to reach my goal? One step, one repeatable action, one routine. It doesn't matter what you feel like. That is the success mindset. That is how you win long after the motivation wears off, and how you rise to the top 1%. Please subscribe to the Success Mindset at Quick Tips for Pros. Drop a comment. I want to know, what are your experiences with motivation? I bet you have a story. I promise you, change your mindset, change your life. And I'll see you next week at the Success Mindset.